Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. So we're going to be doing something a little different today as well. This was a limited time at one point at Culver'S, and now this is actually not just I don't know if it's going to be forever. I think it's just a limited time run. But they did bring back something that they have here that is supposed to be really good. So I had to really try it and give you a real good review. Honest review. Honest of this, okay? So this is called the Culver'S Curd Burger. Now, normally it does come with lettuce, tomato, onions, mayo, ketchup, and it's a quarter-pound hamburger that's actually got a piece of it's like a curd patty, like a cheese patty, like this. It's about like this big, about that wide, and it's like a curd patty. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. So just for the record, for this one here, it does ring in. It looks like at almost 900 calories. The total for this sandwich after tax was $8.82. Just to go ahead and cover the customer service aspect of this. The $8.84, I also got a signature sauce just to try it out. I want to see if the burger does anything for the burger. That's not going to be actually part of my review, only because the sandwich is the main review on here. So signature sauce, I'm going to try it later. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's 35 cents or 50 cents, something like that. It's fairly cheap if it is good sauce. So it's not really super expensive. So yeah, this is definitely a very hearty burger. So I did actually go ahead and fast all day today. I intermittently fasted. Did not eat today at all. This is my first time sitting down right now, and I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I picked this up at 2:40 p.m., which it was actually ready at like 2:45 is what it was supposed to be. They actually didn't beat the time, so to speak, of 2:45, but they were pretty close. Simply because I was able to get through traffic from my job at 2:30. From 2:30 to I got there like 2:40, and I got there in about 10 minutes from my job. So yeah, it did take less time than I expected in traffic today, because usually Pinellas Park traffic is horrible, so I set it for a little extra time. That way I can pick up the burger fresh, and then I can bring it home. That way I can review it while it's fresh. That's the receipt there. So just to give you a general idea, Culver's is like I feel like they're like a specialty place. Like if you really want a specialty burger, you're going to find one there. But you're also going to pay the specialty price. So that's going to be the thing that I find to be the most unexhilarating part of this trip, is that like I said, it's $8 for a burger. Now a lot of times people buy these from food trucks and they pay that kind of money, but at least they're probably not getting a good quality product. At least that's the one thing I can say about Culver's, is that if you're paying the premium price, you're definitely going to get the premium burger. So this, like I said, this is the curd burger here. So I just opted out of onions and tomato because I don't like onions. And tomato, I took it off because it actually dropped the calories a little bit. So then it makes it only like 800 calories for the burger, which is a plus. Like I said, the burgers are always really tasty. Whatever they season these with, they do a really, really good job. I will say that about Culver's. Their burgers taste like the absolute best. I know there's like some butter or something, because they're a butter burger company. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I went ahead and cut it in a cross section as usual. So you'll be able to see the cheese curds and everything else that culminates with this. Okay, so let me get this in order here. That way I'm not flopping my curd burger everywhere. But as you can see, that's the curd burger. You can see the curd is on the very top of the hamburger, and then the toppings and stuff like that. I also opted for mustard because I like mustard, and it's pretty much, there's no calories in mustard, so you can eat a bottle of mustard, no calories. I don't know how that is, but apparently mustard has that way of working. So yeah. I'm just move my knife out of the way here. Yes, I do have a knife. No, I'm not using it to gouge anybody or do anything crazy. I just happened to bring one over here so that way I could go ahead and do the cross section right off rip. First things first, I'm going to just taste the cheese curd just to see what the what entails with this patty, the curd patty itself, because I know the burger is pretty good usually. So yeah, like I said, if you do buy this, be prepared if you're not on a diet. Technically, I'm on a diet, but it's like I don't eat for so many hours a day. And then when I do eat that one meal, it's like all my calories for the day. So more than likely, I'll eat half of this, save the other half for later. Also, I do have my co-host with me today as well. I didn't forget about him. I got Mr. Predicto here. I'm finally getting the name right, Mr. Predicto. So I'm going to also ask Mr. Predicto what he thinks of the burger, even though he hasn't tried it. Why not? I just think it's a nice running gag for the show. And Mr. Predicto knows. He's actually gotten some right that I agreed with him, being as that he is a predictable ball. And yes, he speaks. He tells you exactly what he thinks, just like I do. Oh yeah, there's also pickles on this too. I forgot about that. And I'm going to actually try this on both sides like I normally do. I'm going to do this side, and I'm going to do the flip side, and I'm going to see which one tastes better. Maybe give an opinion on that as well if you decide to get one of these. So. Yeah. I think I found the one that's worth it at Culver'S, man. I got this other one over there. The pepper whatever, and they loaded it down with so much mayo that I just decided I wasn't even going to get mayo on this one. Because I don't want to eat 1,000 calories of mayonnaise just to be able to make this thing happen. So, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Now, I'll just take these cheese. They call it a cheese curd. I'm going to assume they melt cheese down and push it into a patty and then bread it and everything like that. When they call it cheese curd, I think they're using the word loosely because cheese curds are like similar. They're pretty close, but so yeah, I can see the mustard and the pickles there. I'm gonna see if that gives it a little better flavoring with all of it together, backwards, upside down. Yes, yep. That's my favorite way to go. Okay. Now I have to say it. With all these items that are on this currently, and the bite that I just got, I'll have to say, that slapped. That burgers taste so good, it'll make you want to slap your mama. I'm telling you, it's that good. And this ain't Brothers Barbecue, this is Culver's. However, Brothers Barbecue might be pretty good too. I don't know, I ain't never had that barbecue. And I can't slap my mama. Rest in peace, ma. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really good burger. It tastes really nice. When everything culminates, that's the thing that a lot of places miss at burger places, is they don't throw everything on. They just throw everything on there really quickly. They don't take their time, and it still takes 10 minutes to get the burger, and it looks like complete crap. With this one here, I walked in at 2:40, and the guy said it'd be ready in 4 minutes. It was ready in less than 4 minutes with a full drive-through. So I mean, that's really impressive for Culver's, for a place like that that's so busy, because there were literally dozens of people unloading in the parking lot, dozens of people getting in the drive-through line, and he still got my burger to me in 4 minutes. That is a thumbs up. Hey, Cook, Mr. Cook at Culver's at Park Boulevard in Pinellas Park, Florida, I salute you, buddy. You're one of the best. When you said 4 minutes, you were not playing. And I like that. That's a good thing. Oh, well, no, don't, not that, that's not a good thing. Okay is okay. This is excellent, so. And how do you know I'm telling the truth about this one? Try it and you'll understand. I mean, that is hands down the tastiest burger I've had in a while. That's my proof. Normally I take 2 or 3 bites, and then I save the sandwich for later when I get hungry. Because usually these big sandwiches from Culver'S, they're pretty good sized sandwiches. So, you know, it's like, cut it down the middle. You got some for now, some for later before you go to bed, or whatever, however you choose to eat it when you want to eat it. But I gotta be honest, this is a really good burger. Yeah. Now, this is something that I wouldn't have every day, though, I would suggest. Because looking at the curds and the way that patty sits on there, it's a fried patty with a fried burger and some toppings. So keep in mind that you're not really getting like a super lot of value, but it's not a horrible value. You're getting quality burger for quality price. And you know, I thought maybe this might just be another one of their gimmicks, because a lot of time these places have a lot of gimmicks where they say, oh, this is the this and this and this burger. And I'm talking to you, Arby's. And and what I mean by that is, it seems like they always have something to say. That either they give it a really long name as a gimmick, and it's just a regular old whatever put together amalgamation, or it's a short name to something with a lot of stuff on it, but that never says what it really is. That goes out to the Big Game Burger. Shout out to Arby's for that one. Yeah, we know it's not real deer or elk. And if it is, there's very little deer and elk. It tastes like hamburger. Actually, this one's better than the Big Game Burger. Even if they took off the curd, I could still eat it. Although the Big Game Burger wasn't bad, I just know that there's definitely more beef than elk and deer, I'm pretty sure. So that's something to think about Arby's also as well. So my general case right now, and normally I usually give a thumbs up, a 2 thumbs up, thumbs down, or 2 thumbs down. That's kind of how I base it. That's my system. And of course with this one here, I gotta be honest, this is definitely a thumbs up. So yeah, I mean, it's an excellent burger. There's really nothing else that they could have done to this to make it better. I mean, I think the tomato probably would have done me a little better, but I just, like I said, I cut down about 100. Between the tomato, onion, and taking off the mayo, I broke this down from about 900 calories to about 850. So that's about, with it cut in half, that's 450 calories per serving. A little less, well, whatever, 425. So let's just, if you want to be picky about it, 425. It's 425 calories per half. And like I said, this is just a really, really good burger. This is one that I would actually suggest if you want to go get a good burger. And by the way, I'm no sponsor, Culver's, but if you want me to be, I could. And I could try your new products before you even put them out on the market. I'm always up for that. I really love doing this reviewing thing. It feels like something that I've always wanted to do and I never did. So, I mean, you know, to be able to give an honest opinion on things. If you guys want the most honest opinions ever, then sponsor me. Bring me in, Culver's. Let me show you what I can do. Your restaurant will love me. As long as the food's good. Keeps coming out like this, we're going to have good reviews all day. So, I'm going to be keeping a lookout for the next one. You know, like I don't like to usually pay $8 for a burger, but if it's worth it, if it tastes really good, then by all means. So, that'll basically end the review today. This is a little bit of a short one today, but I don't really want to rant today. I don't feel like ranting. I just want to relax for a little bit, get ready for my last day at work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and so I'll have the next 2 days off after tomorrow. That'll give me a chance to catch up and get some more reviews going for you guys. So this is going to wrap it up. I want to say thank you to everybody who stayed until the end. I would also like to give a shout out to everybody who has liked and subscribed lately. I want to say thank you very much for that as well as staying with me to the end of the video. Also, of course, I'm going to ask, just like everybody else, could you please tell people to like and subscribe, and also do ring the bell in order to receive new videos from Food Reviews with Fatty Daily. Also, in the description below, if you'd like to donate to the cause, we do have a Patreon. We also have We also have some merch. It's going to be the J Pump Music merch and Food Reviews with Fatty, because these are both of my businesses. So I do advertise on both pages for both pages. So you can go to jpumpmusic.com. That's JPUMP music.com. And I would be more than glad to talk to you as long as you have a budget and you're serious. Please don't waste my time with that one. And of course, there's always going to be one last thing that I'm going to be doing, and this will probably be the part that ends the show from now on, because I really don't like to do it right when I'm eating. I don't want to get Mr. Predicto all nasty greasy, so I've already kind of I was doing this underneath the camera, just cleaning off my fingers, because I don't want to get this dirty. It's like a novelty at the same time, but I mean, I just don't want to ruin it too early, because it's going to be a mainstay for a while here on the show, just because, right now I'm not really looking for a co-host. I'm just now getting the channel started, so there's really no purpose in doing that. That makes no sense. However, I will let Mr. Predicto give you his opinion as well, and then we will go ahead and call it a day, as always. So, let's go ahead and pop Mr. Predicto on. Mr. Predicto, is this Culver'S Curd burger the best burger that you've ever seen, or, well, you couldn't taste, but seen? See, Mr. Predicto does it again. You can rely on that. You heard him. You heard it from the mouth of the man. Mr. Predicto speaks, and Mr. Predicto understands. So there you are, Mr. Predicto. He told you can bet on it. So bet your booty that it's good, and get down there to the Culver's right now, because this is a limited time. Once they said that once supplies run out, you're out of luck. So, of course, as always, we're going to call it a day. So, in that case, it's a day. Food Reviews with Fatty. Ow.